Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. And salute honors to brothers out there preaching His word, sincerity, and truth. Alright, coming to another video from ZeroHedge.com. Got this article here that basically grabbed me and wanted to do a lesson on it. Alright, it's entitled Snyder, We're Rapidly Becoming a 1984 Society, and it's only going to get worse. Alright, there's a book that came out in 1984. I believe, I don't know if that was it, but I think that was it. I think I have a little article in my phone. Well, it's basically called The New World Order, and this is a book by Ralph Epperson. This was written in 1989. All right, and it basically gets into the Operation Lockstep program from the Rockefeller Playbook, and it goes into the pandemic, that started in 2020. All right, and goes through several phases. 3 phases. All right, and now we're in the 3rd phase. Okay, which basically that 3rd phase is going to bring in all chaos and anarchy. All right, and the elites, are going to basically orchestrate the whole thing and bring order out of chaos. All right, and that's their agenda. All right, their agenda is bring order out of chaos, to bring in a total totalitarian, draconian society. All right. So let me read some of this. Are you potentially domestic terrorists? See that? That's why the elites have to come out with some type of technology. All right, which through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, through the apostles, elders, and brothers on down. Via the Holy Bible. The book of Revelation, 13th chapter. Okay, gets into the MOTB. All right, and that's what that type of technology the elites are going to use to basically track everybody. All right, the MOTB. All right, which is the microchip. All right. Are you potential terrorists, domestic terrorists? You may not think so, but the Department of Homeland Security may see things quite differently. A brand new terrorism advisory has just been issued, and how that links up into the pandemic that we're experiencing now, is the government is basically seeing people that haven't been inoculated by the jab as, terrorists, and that's what type of narrative that they're pushing, and it's all, planned by the elites, okay, to push that type of narrative out. So, men of the Lord, Hebrew Israelites are number 1 on their list, okay. The brand new terrorism advisory has just been issued, and some of the things that it identifies as potential terror threats should chill us to the core. All right. Well, it's not going to, chill the men of the Lord to the core, because scriptures say the Lord hasn't given us the spirit of fear, man. All right. The Lord haven't given us a spirit of fear. We have to, come out and tell our people these things, man, so they can be warned, so they can be aware of what's going on, what Esau, Edom is planning. All right. You see, the truth is that the definition of a terrorist is constantly evolving. See that? In the old days, Middle Eastern male that dresses traditional Islamic attire that grows opium in his field and is carried around an AK-47 would have been considered potential terrorists by the U.S. authorities. But now, we have lost the war in Afghanistan, and the Taliban are partying like 1999 presidential palace in Kabul. As a result, our spooks need a new group of potential terrorists to send to Guantanamo Bay, and so they are settling their sights on you. You may be tempted to think that I'm exaggerating. I truly wish I was. NBC News telling us a terror alert just been issued by Homeland Security during the report. New terror alert, very alarming graphic was shown to the viewers. And this thing that's going down in Afghanistan. Now they say, U.S. government saying that, terror threats are, are high right now. Potential terrorist attacks are high right now. All right. Under the heading potential terrorist threats, the following three categories were listed: opposition to COVID. I ain't say the word. Opposition to crown royal measures. If I say that word, they're gonna cut block my video again, give me another strike. All right. Claims of election fraud, believes Trump can be reinstated, 9/11 anniversary, and religious holidays. So this the narrative Esau's pushing. All right. Anybody that speaks up against the government or don't follow what the U.S. government medical system, follow that, they're potential terrorists, man. All right, and that's ushering a new world order, man. Okay? And Esau Edom tried this, back in the Grecian Empire, which I'm gonna bring out, and it didn't come to fruition. All right, because the Lord don't want no new world order on the heathens, man. The only new world order that's coming is under Yahweh Shai. All right, under Yahweh Shai, man. That's gonna be the new world order. Law, statutes, commandments is gonna be widely followed, all worldwide followed under the laws, man. That's written in this book, the Holy Bible. That's gonna be the righteous new world order. First Maccabees 2. Let's see, 18. Now therefore come thou first and fulfill the king's commandment, like as all the heathen have done. Yeah, and the men of Judah also, and such as remain at Jerusalem. So shalt thou in thy house be in the number of the king's friends, and thou and thy children shall be honored with silver and gold and many rewards. Then Matthias answered and spake with a loud voice, though the nations that are under the king's dominion obey him and fall away every one from religion of their fathers and give consent to his commandments, yet will I and my sons and my brothers walk in the covenant of our fathers, which is the law, statutes, commandments. All right, of Yahweh Shem Shai. And what they was giving them, treating them little goodies, man, like they're doing now with this inoculation. They give them free shit so they can take that inoculation. All right, they did the same thing back in the Grecian Empire, man, under Antiochus Epiphanes. Verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers. Yahweh forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances. See that said religion. Hold on, man. Say religious holidays. See that? So it's starting, man. we will not hearken to the king's word. All right, and that's domestic. Would that be a domestic terrorism? Put in today's words, to go from our religion either on the right hand or the left. Now, when he had left speaking these words, there came one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar, which was at Modin, according to the king's commandment. Which thing, when Matthias saw, he was inflamed with a zeal, and his reins trembled, neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him upon the altar. And the king's commissioner, who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at that time, and the altar he pulled down. Alright, so let me jump down a little bit. Yeah, I want to jump down a little bit. It's like this almost full, man. Now when it is told that the king's servants and a host that was at Jerusalem in the city of David, certain men who had broken the king's commandment, were going down into the secret place in the wilderness, they pursued after them with great number, and have overtaken them. They encamped against them, made a war against them on the Sabbath day. And they said unto them, Let that which ye have done hitherto suffice. Come forth, and according to the commandment of the king ye shall live. All right. So basically, Antiochus basically put out a decree that he's supposed to fall under his commandments, basically, under his laws, and he told the Israelites not to serve the Heavenly Father, but serve him, basically what was going down, man. But they said, we will not come forth, neither will we do the king's commandment to profane the Sabbath day. All right, so that's a religious holiday, okay? Israelite religious holiday. So then they gave us So then they gave them the battle with all speed, howbeit they answered them not, neither cast a stone nor stopped the places where they lay hid. All right. So basically, it's getting trapped in, persecution of the Israelites, for not following, the Grecian king at that time. All right. And America is basically Greece all over again. All right. And Rome all over again. All right. And I'm going to get this Matthew 24 real quick. And this Maccabees during the Grecian era, and after the Grecian era was the Roman era, all ruled by Edomites. Okay, Esau, Edom, a so-called white man. All right, Matthew 24:15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination. So this is Yahushua talking to the Israelites. All right, because in the period of 67 A.D. So this is the Lord prophesying. All right, to the Israelites, telling these things that's gonna befall them, and this is gonna be after the Lord's crucifixion or after his death. And this period happened. You had Vespasian, Domitian, and Titus. All right, those were like the three Caesars that basically put hell on Jake, man. All right. Matthew 24:15. When ye shall therefore see the abomination and desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in a holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. All right. So in that time during 67 A.D., okay, 70 A.D., that's when the Roman Empire was coming down hard on the Israelites, man. And, that rose up, Sakari and all that shit. And, what's that battle of Masada? All right. And Yahushua told the Israelites basically to flee into the mountains. Basically, the Israelites that fled, fled into the west coast of Africa. All right, and that's where the Israelites were dwelling at for a long period of time before the transatlantic slave trade, the 1600s. All right. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house, and neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. All right. But pray ye that your flight be not in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. Okay, so that's basically this is basically going to happen again. The United States government is going to come down on you Israelites again, man. All right, and that's going to be the modern day abomination of desolation. All right, let me get this Revelation 12:12 to close out. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Woe means destruction. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, Esau, Edom. Okay, going back to the abomination of desolation. Those wicked tyrant rulers. All right, they're going to come down, you Israelites, again. All right. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. A short time to what? A short time to rule, man. Okay. Esau, Edom sees all the angels and the chariots out in the sky. Esau knows his time is coming. His time of rulership is coming to an end. All right. So, that's pretty much all I got to close out. Give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, the water to water. Shalom.